So the teams have come out ready for the fourth period, with the score at Florida State 21 and Nebraska 31. 14 points scored by Florida, 3 points scored by Nebraska. So if that happened again, Nebraska would lose this game. So we'll cut the cards just because it's nice to see, to make sure that I haven't set the cards up. And we have a 3rd and 10 for Nebraska on their own 18. Got to turn that card over. 3rd and 10 is the dime defense, and that is going to be an inside right. They're going to try and fool them, and they're going to try and run this to Marlon Lucky. Let's see how he does. There's no defense, so there's no adjustment, and a inside right is the nickelback, who is Patrick Robinson, and he's a block of 2, and he gets a good block. So 6'6" block of 2 gets nowhere, no yards made, but he does step out of bounds for a 4th and 10 from their own 18. And just let me total up the time that was used there on the last period. Florida had 1 minute 20 and 5:50, so that's 7 minutes 10, and so Nebraska had 7:50 on that. So we're going to get a punt here, and the punter is going to be Dan Titchener. Sorry, it's not going to be a punt, it's going to be a field goal. No, it's a punt. Yeah, I'll get there in the end, folks. So punting, let's just check. Oh, there could be an offensive penalty here. A punting team penalty. 43 on the punt. Titchener gets it 30 yards, and there is no return. So let's have a look at the penalty. On the kickoff team, 11 offsides, 5, and they're going to decline that and take the puck, take the ball where the punt ended. So a really good position here for Florida State, trying to get back into this game. So Florida State 1st and 10 from the 48 of Nebraska after that poor punt. And they're going to sweep right, and they're going to sweep that to Antoine Smith, and it's a sweep right on a man-to-man. -1+1. So sweep right is the left inside backer, and there isn't one, so it's going to be a good gain. 1-6. Going to get 2 yards. 2nd and 8 from the 46 going in, and this is what they need now. They've got to keep this drive going, keep the scoring going. 2nd and 8 is going to be a medium pass, and he's going to look for Preston Parker. And it's a medium pass against an inside blitz, which is going to be no adjustment. 62 on a medium pass is going to be the defender, who is the left inside backer, and he doesn't exist, so he's going to be complete. 55 and he's going to make 18 yards and a first down. So Florida State now on the move, 1st and 10 from the Nebraska 28-yard line. And they're going to keep up with the passing. They're looking for a short pass again to Preston Parker, and it's a no key defense, so there's going to be no adjustments. 26 on the short pass. He's going to look at the defender, the left inside backer, and he's not there again. They've gone to the same place. 45. It's going to get 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 from the 20. So Nebraska bring in their run defense, but Ponder still keeps going to the air, and he's looking for a medium pass to Greg Carr. So it's a medium pass against the sweep right. -1 +1, 43 on a medium. He's going to be the defender, who's the cornerback, Anthony West. He's a 1, he's a 2, he's a 1, and he's made the defensive play, and it's knocked down, incomplete. 3rd and 2 from the 20. A field goal isn't a bad thing here for Florida State. That would leave them within a touchdown of a remarkable comeback. So 2nd, 3rd and 2, it's the run defense, and they're going to sweep right, and they're going to look for Antoine Smith. So it's a sweep right against an inside right defense. So it's a +1 -1. Sweep right is the free safety, Matt O'Hanlon, so it'll be a 3, and it's a good defensive play. 4-3. He's going to get no yards there. So we've got a 4th and 2 at the 20, and they're going to bring out the place kicker. So Graham Garneau has this to try and even up, make it, within 1 score of the game. So this is a 37-yard field goal. 66 is 40, so it's a good kick, and so we now come to 24-31, and the time used on that drive, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes exactly. So Florida State are now within 1 score of tying this game. Who would have thought that after the way this started? So Garneau trying to lining up to kick off. Let's check to see if there's a penalty or anything. No. So 41-2 is a 54-4, so it's good coverage coming back. So from the 35, 10, 20, 30, 40, 54 to the 11. The returner is 74, who is Denard, and he will return with good coverage. 65. He'll get a 15-yard return on that. So he will make it all the way back to his own 26. So Florida give the ball back to Nebraska, 1st and 10 from their own 26 yard line, but glimmer of hope for Florida State with that good drive. So here we go. Nebraska 1st and 10 from their own 26, and they're going to sweep left, and they're going to look for Marlon Lucky. Sweep left against an inside blitz. -1/+1, and on a sweep left it's the strong safety Myron Rollet, who's now a 0, so it's going to be the better outcome here. 43 is going to get 5 yards and a first down. Second and 5 from the 21 of, from the 31, sorry, of Nebraska. Trying to put a drive together to use the time more than anything else. Keep this, make this 2-score game as well. So quick pass coming up, and Joe Gans is looking for Roy Helu Jr. Quick pass against an inside blitz is a -2/+2. 64 is going to be a pass rush, so it's a pass rush on the left defensive end, who is a 6, and so he does get the pass rush, so it could be a sack. Let's have a look. It won't be 65, he's going to run, so Joe Gans scrambles, and he gets 32, which is 1 yard, before he's brought down for 3rd and 4 at their 32 yard line. 3rd and 4. They're going to go inside right, try and run these 4 yards, and they're going to look for Marlon Lucky. Got them 5 yards last time, and that will be enough. Inside right against man-to-man. -1/+1, and the inside right is the right tackle, who is a 4, becomes a 5, so it's good. 5-1, he's only going to get 3 yards, but does he fumble? His fumble rating is a 3, and he doesn't, so he still has the ball, but it's 4th and 1 from the 35. And they're going to punt the ball away. They're not going to risk it at this point in the game. So punt coming up. Tichenor. (61-2). So it's a 32-yard punt. And the return man is 68, who is Tony Carter. He has a fair catch of 6, but I don't think he's going to... Yeah, he's going to take the fair catch, and they will take the ball at their own 33. Florida State beginning to look a bit ominous. 2 minutes and 20 taken up on that drive, but it comes back to Florida State 1st and 10 from their own 33, and if they can put a drive out together like they did last time, then this could be an interesting end to the game. So Florida State 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Going to look for a quick pass, and that is going to go to Jermaine Thomas. And it's against a man-to-man defense, so +1 -1. Let's see what happens. They could have a defensive penalty here. 51 on a quick. Christian Ponder is going to throw the ball away, incomplete, but let's have a look at the penalty. We have a 4, and there is a defensive penalty on a pass. 23. Illegal contact, so it's going to be an automatic first down. Defensive penalty, 1st and 10 from the 43. Of Florida State, and Nebraska now are beginning to give the penalties away. Keeping looking to the air, medium pass to 23 is going to be Preston Parker. Against a key sweep right. -1 +1. Let's see what happens on the medium pass. 26. Going to look at the defender. It was a free safety, Matt O'Hanlon, and he's got to be a 2, and it isn't, so the pass is completed to Preston Parker, 51, and he's going to get 10 yards for another first down. And suddenly Florida State have come to life as they move into Nebraska territory. 1st and 10 from the Nebraska 48-yard line. What a difference this period has made. They've got a good start, a good finish to the last period, and really picked up, keeping these drives together, not making silly mistakes. Quick pass, number 59 is going to be Marcus Sims, and it's an inside blitz, so -2 +2 on this. 22 on a quick pass is going to be incomplete, so 2nd and 10 from the 48. Ponder trying to force that pass out to Sims and overcooked it. So we've got the nickel defense on, and they're still going to go to the air. 4 passes in a row. This will be short pass to number 51, Burt Reed, and it's short against a no key defense, so it's no adjustments. 1-5 on a short. It's going to go look at the runner, and the runner is Reed. Is a 4, and it's a 4, so it's completed for 8 yards. So 3rd and 2 from the 40. Third and 2 from the 40. So the run defense comes in for Nebraska, and it's going to try and get these yards with an inside left, and he's going to hand that off to Jermaine Thomas, and it's an inside left against a key inside right, so it's a +1 -1. Inside left is the middle linebacker Philip Denard. Is a 2, he'll go to a 3, and he won't make the block. 3-3 off Thomas, and he's going to go short, so he breaks the tackle. 52, and he gets 13 yards for a first down. First and 10 from Nebraska's 27-yard line, and we have 7 minutes remaining in this game. 1st and 10, and it looks like he's going to try and go for it. Ponder is going to go for all of it. Long pass, 78, is going to go to Corey Serency. Not heard of him today. So Corey Serency is going to get the long pass, and it's against a key sweep right, so they've got this totally wrong. So it's a -2 +2 on the defense. 3-6. It's a question mark, so it's not a good play. We've got a 3 here. Free safety. On an interception is only a 2 and it's a 3, so he knocks it down and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Nickel package coming out for Nebraska, and they're going to try and run it again, and this time they're going to try and run it to 58. Jermaine Thomas. And it's against the zone defense. Inside left against the zone. -1 +1. So an inside left here is the free safety, who is Matt O'Hanlon. It's 2 becomes a 1, so it's going to be the good gain. And he's going to break away, and his breakaway is a 7. So 11 on a 7 gets him 20 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 1st and goal from the 7. 1st and goal from the 7. Nebraska's defense has suddenly collapsed, and it's going to be a run defense. So they're going to go short pass. They're going to try and pass this in, and he's looking for Marcus Sims. Marcus Sims, and it's a short against an outside blitz. So -1 +1 on the defense. Short pass. 42 is incomplete. 2nd and goal from the 7, but Florida State have really got momentum here. 2nd and 7 is going to be the starter lineup, and they're going to still go for a pass. It's going to be a medium pass that's going to come to short because we're inside the 10. And so a short pass to Taiwan Easterling. It's against a run defense. -1 +1. So 16 is going to go to the defender. Right defensive end. On a short, it's a 2, becomes a 1, so it's going to be complete. 36. He's going to get 4 yards. For 3rd and goal from the 3. 3rd and goal from the 3. Run defense coming in now. This is getting tense. We have just over 5 minutes left in the game. They're going to go inside right, and it's going to be inside right to Antoine Smith. And it's an inside right against key sweep right. So +1 -1. And an inside right is the centre, so we're going to lose one off the centre. He's going to become a 3. So poor coverage, 5-5. He's going to not get any yards, so we are now 4th and goal from the 3. They're going to go for it. So 4th and goal from the 3 is going to go sweep left, and he's going to try and get that again to Antoine Smith. Man to man against a sweep left. -1 +1, and the sweep left is the right cornerback. So he's a 1, he's a 0, so it's going to be the good gain. 3-6. He's going to get 3 yards and it's a touchdown. So all they need to do is make the extra point to ensure that the game is tied. 64 or less. Oh, he's missed it! He's missed it! Oh! Gano has missed the extra point. And so the score is 30-31. See how much time they took off the clock there. Four minutes and 50 seconds. And Gano missed the extra point. 1-64 and he got a 65. Oh, Nelly. So Gano now has to come out and kick off after having the chance to tie this game and missing the extra point. 31, we haven't flipped a card to see if there's a penalty. There isn't. 31 Gano, it's a touchback. So Florida give the ball back to Nebraska, 1st and 10 from their own 20, but more significantly that extra point miss could cost them their ticket into the next round. 30 points to 31. Nebraska with 4 minutes 30 left. And they're going to look straight away to go to the air. Medium pass. And he's looking to get that. To Todd Peterson. And it's medium pass against a man-to-man. So +1 -1. Here we go. 32 Joe Gans. Going to look at the receiver, and the receiver is Pedersen, and he loses 1, so it becomes a 5. So it's completed for 20 yards. First and 10 from their own 40. Just keep the clock running. Nebraska just need to keep this score as it is. Florida State need to come up with a big play, and they're going to sweep it right. They're going to keep it on the ground here to number 34, Quinton Castile. And it's a key sweep right too, so they've got the defense right. So +2 -2. Sweep right is the left outside backer, and unfortunately, yes, there is Todd Verdrell, so it will be a good defensive play. 56. He's going to not get any yards, and he's not going to step out of bounds though. So just over 3 minutes remaining. Did he fumble is the question. His fumble rating is a 3, and he did not fumble. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Nickel defense on for Florida State, but they're going to keep to the ground, sweep right, and they're going to go to Roy Helu Jr. Sweep right against no specific defense, so the sweep right is the outside linebacker, who is Dakota Watson, and he's got a block of a defense of 4, so it's a good defensive play. 42, so he's going to lose 3 yards, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds as well, so it'll save the clock. 3rd and 13 from their own 37. So the dime defense comes on for Florida State, and they're going to go long. So Nebraska are going to go long, and they're going to look for Nate Swift. This could be the play that decides the game. So long pass against no defense, so there's no adjustments. 51. It's going to go to the defender of the long pass, who is the right cornerback, and he is a 3, and it's a 6, so it's completed. Nate Smith completes 42, and it is 42 yards. So he gains 42 yards, and more importantly keeps the clock running. And gets them down to the 21-yard line and a new series of first downs. So they're at the 21 of Florida State, and we're now down to 2 minutes 20 remaining in the game. They're still going to go to the air, short pass, and they're going to look for Niles Paul. And short pass against a run defense. -1 +1. 64 on a short pass. It's going to be a pass rush. The pass rusher is the right defensive end, and he is a pass rush of 6, so it's going to be a successful pass rush. 21, and that is going to be a sack, I believe. Yep, so it's going to be a sack. He's going to lose 7 yards. And so it's going to be 2nd and 17 from the 28. The person who got the sack, let's give you that, number 60, is Neefy Moffat. So Neefy Moffat get the sack, but still and Nebraska will take a timeout. Sorry, Florida will take a timeout. Second and 17. So dime defense is on for Nebraska, and it looks like they're going to try and go for a long pass again. This time they're looking for Nate Swift. So it's a long pass against an inside blitz. No adjustment. 44 on a long pass for Gans. It's going to be a pass rush. So the pass rusher is the nose tackle, and there isn't one, so it's going to be looking for the secondary receiver on a long pass. 52 is going to be a medium pass, and he's going to look, it's actually going to be short because it's off this card. He's looking for 51 on a short, who is Mike McNeil. And he's a 5, so as long as the blue line dice is not a 6, he's fine. He's made it. 55 on a short. Going to get 10 yards. More importantly, staying downs, but the timeout was called. 3rd and 7 from the 21. And Florida will call another timeout. Nickel defense on for the Seminoles, and they're going to go for a short pass, and this time it's going to go again to McNeil. They're going to look for McNeil this time. Short pass against the prevent defense. +1 -1. Short pass 36 off Gans. He's going to go to the defender of the short pass, the middle linebacker, there isn't one completed for 15. He's only going to get 2 yards, but he's going to stay in bounds, and that timeout will take us to 2 minutes. 4th and 7 from the 21, and they're going to go for a field goal, obviously, because that will mean a touchdown is required. So Henry will come up for the field goal, a 38-yard field goal. Let's see if there's any penalties. There aren't. 34, it's 50, it's good. So 30 to 34, and they had the ball (2 minutes and 40 seconds). So they had the ball for 2 minutes and 40 seconds there, and they're going to kick off with 1 minute 50 left on the clock. Florida State now need, oh, there could be a kicking penalty here. They now need a touchdown. So let's see what happens here. Henry with the kickoff, 31-1, so it's going to be good coverage coming back. So he's going to get 50 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Return is going to be 72. Taiwan Easterling with good coverage from the kicking team. 32. He's going to get 14 yards. So he's going back to the 29. Let's see what this penalty is, if there is one. And there is on the kicking team. 54. Personal foul. Oh, it's a personal foul at the end of the play. So they're going to give them another 15 yards and put them at their own 44. 1 minute 30 left, and Florida State 1st and 10 from their own 44. And this is where it might become interesting. If we get, after this play, I will start calling the plays, I think. So Florida State are going for an inside left, trying to fool them, and they're going to go inside left to Anton Smith, and it's against a key sweep left. So +1 -1, and it's going to be the right outside backer, Corey Glenn, who's a 5 now, and so that's going to be the better for the defense. 5-3. It's going to get no yards, so we're going to be 2nd and 10 from the 44, and we're down to the last minute, so they're going to go medium pass. And what I do here is odd number will be a nickel defense, even number will be a dime. So it's a dime defense against a medium pass, and the medium pass is going to go to 71, because obviously they would start passing now. And so the pass is going to go to Corey Surrency. So a medium pass against a dime defense is prevent against dime, against medium, +1 -1. So 35 on a medium pass is going to be the defender. The right cornerback on a medium pass is a 2, becomes a 3, and it's a good defensive play, and the ball is batted away, 3rd and 10 from the 44. So again we're going to go medium, and again it's going to be a dime defense. So medium pass will go to 36, who is Taiwan Easterling. So it's against a zone defense, +1 -1, 3-2, 2-3, sorry. So it's against the defender, who is the left cornerback this time, and he is a 3, becomes a 4, I believe. Zone against a medium pass. Yep. So that's another good play, and it's knocked down. 4th and 10 from the 44, so they're going to have to go for this. They're going to have time if they complete it, because they'll call a timeout straight away after it. So they're going to go medium, and it's going to be against a nickel defense, and the medium pass could be a defensive penalty as well. Is going to go to 60, who is Kaz Purowski. So let's see what. It's a prevent defense against a medium pass, +1 -1. 61 is a questionable. So we'll look at the defender, the right cornerback, and the right cornerback's interception rate is a 6, so he's going to intercept it, but there still is this penalty. Let's find out where the interception was. It's going to be at the end of the run, 52, so he's going to get 11 yards, and it's going to be intercepted. Now let's see if there's a penalty, 4 or less, and there isn't. So that is going to be it's going to be intercepted, and if you want to know who the intercepting player was, let's it was Blake Lawrence, and so they will take a knee. And the game will come to an end. Florida State are beaten by a missed extra point in the 4th quarter that would have taken us to overtime. So 30-31 is the score at the end. So Nebraska did not score in that period. Oh, they must have done. Florida scored. (30-34) was the final score. They did score because they needed a touchdown. Let's work the time for these two teams here in this last period. 120, 6:10. Florida had the ball for 9 minutes and 10 seconds, and Nebraska just for 4:50, but managed to hold on to go through to the second round of this one and done competition. And so our next game will be unranked Troy against number 25 BYU. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you'll join me for the next one. Until then, goodbye.